Yo, Real Kens TV, back at you one more again. You know what I mean? With a prison story that's gonna knock your socks off, man. Please hit that like, comment, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? If you're not already subscribed to the channel, post notification bell so anytime I bring you one of these hot prison stories, you'll be among the first to receive it. Now, with no further ado, we're going to get into the story of Big Rufus, man. I told the story before about Big Rufus, and it seemed as though everybody's speaking on these prison booty bandits. You know what I mean? For some reason, people take interest in prison booty bandits. So, we're going to talk about a prison booty bandit, Big Rufus, man. Big Rufus was a, pretty nice sized dude. He was probably, if I had to guess, about 6'1", probably weighed about, I don't know, 220, 225, somewhere in that range. The thing about Big Rufus, he never took his jacket off. See, when you're in prison, they give you, you have to wear uniforms. You used to be able to wear your own clothes, but now you have to wear state-issued uniforms, and everything's khaki. So basically, you have a khaki jacket, has your name tag on it. That's all that's on the jacket. You know what I'm saying? So even in the summertime, it's 80, 85 degrees outside. Big Rufus would walk around with his jacket on at all times. I don't care if he was in the weight pile, because the weight pile was outside. So I don't care if he was in the weight pile. I don't care if he was just walking the track. He would walk around with this hot jacket on, drinking coffee. Nobody really understood that, you know, but that's what Big Rufus did. Big Rufus loved young white boys. That was his prey. That's what he preferred. Never see him try no black dudes. It was always young white boys. And basically what he would do is he would sit back, when you first get off the bus, they call it the Gray Goose here. When you're on the Gray Goose, that's the bus that's taking you to whatever prison that you, unfortunately get sent to. You're gonna get there by way of the Gray Goose. Now, the thing about prison, you always know, prior to the people getting there, you always know that some new people are coming in. You know what I mean? So you'll have somebody tell you, yeah, we got 11 coming in today. We got 9 coming in, so you already know roughly what time they're going to get there. So Big Roof would sit back, wait to see who's getting off at Gray Goose. But really, in his mind, he's scoping out, his next victim. Now, it's crazy because when people tell stories about these, prison booty bandits, it's really be real. Like, these dudes is really sick, and they take it very serious. They put a lot of work in, and scoping their victims out and manipulate, figuring out how they're going to manipulate the person's mind and whatnot. So, like I said, Big Rufus, he would sit back, scope, he's going to watch for a little bit just to see who you know, who you around, who you with, who you hang with, Now, the type of guys that he like I said, white young dudes, he's looking for the ones that, obviously don't have no crew, because you can kind of tell, when you first come to prison, man, what's happening, man? What's up? Yeah, come with us, but if he notices that you're not really hanging with nobody, running with anybody, that's where he's going to make his move. Now, Big Rufus look like just a regular dude, don't look sweet, don't nothing like that. So what he's going to do is he's going to catch you in the dorm. Hey, how you doing, man? My name is Rufus, man. Hey, how you doing, man? Oh, man, I'm doing okay, man. Your first time, yeah, it's my first time down. Guys that ain't never really been down before or whatever, they kind of green, so they don't really know what to say and what not to say. So, oh, yeah, well, that's cool. Well, I tell you what, man, I'm a store man. A store man is a person that loans out items in prison for, a profit back. So if you loan somebody 2 noodles, they give you 3 back. You loan them 5 noodles, they give you 8 back. It don't have to necessarily be noodles. It's anything of value. So when you first get to prison, especially back then, you didn't really have anything. Because some places they take your stuff when you get there. But, a lot of times, man, you might not have anything when you first arrive and you waiting on your money orders and all that stuff to come. Because, now you don't have to really send money orders. You can just get on the JPay, or you can just, send money just like that electronically. But then you had to wait on postal money orders. So Big Rufus say, I tell you what, man, you need anything. Remember Jingling and Life? That's how Big Rufus was. You need anything. Let me know. Name Jingling. But he Big Rufus. So these dudes, when you in prison, man, you starving, man. You know what I'm saying? You starving because you might eat it 4:30, 5 o'clock. You're not going to eat it again for another 12, 13 hours. So, he'd extend his hand to the young white boys. And the white dude one time, man, was, yo, what's up, Big Rufus? Can I talk to you? Yeah, come on in. Come on in, talk to Big Rufus. What can I do for you? Man, I was just hoping, man, my mom, she sent me out, $150, man. But, until then, can I get some, a couple items from you? Big Rufus say, yeah, come on in. Come on in. Sit down and talk to Big Rufus. So he pulls out this big box. He got a big old box. He got a locker full of any item that you want. Everything that the commissary has, Big Rufus has. So, your little young dude, he'll grab, a few items, few noodles, maybe a couple tuna, something to drink, chips, because he got $150 coming in from his mom. So he goes and borrows the items from Big Rufus, maybe, I don't know, $10 worth of items. In prison, that's a lot of money. $10 in prison, that's a lot. So he borrowed 10, he probably owed him back, I don't know, $15, $16 in items. So, some days go past or whatever. Little young dude gets his money in. He goes to the store, gets Big Rufus everything that, he borrowed plus some. Knocks on Big Rufus' cell door. Big Rufus, what's up, buddy? Man, what's up, man? I told you, man, my mom, man, she sent my money. I got your items. So he got a bag. In prison, a lot of times you carry your stuff in it's like a laundry bag, you know what I'm saying, with the holes in it, one of those mesh bags. A lot of times that's what you put your commissary. You use it for laundry, but, you use it for everything, basically. Put your commissary in. So you got the bag wrapped up, all the items in it. Big Rufus, man, I got you, your things that you loaned me. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. So Big Rufus is like, and this is how Big Rufus talks. He's, oh, what is that? He's like, man, it's everything that I got you, that I borrowed from you, Big Rufus. Big Rufus say, no. These zoom zooms and wham whams. This ain't the type of cake I wanted back. So white dude's like, little young white dude's like, I don't understand, Big Rufus. You said that if I borrowed this and I paid this back, everything be cool. I'm paying you back. This is the date. I'm paying you back before the date I was supposed to pay you back. Once again, Big Rufus say, these ain't the type of cakes Big Rufus was talking about. So now the white dude's in a bind. What does he do? I know what I would do. I know what you all would probably do. But what does he do? Next thing you know, you see the white dude, man, walking with Big Rufus, eating with Big Rufus, keeping his head down when he's at the chow hall. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, he moves him in the cell with him. Just like that. Just like that, from borrowing a few items, $10 worth of items, Big Rufus had him one. Got him one. That's what they say in prison. Got me one. I don't say that foolery. But, to each his own. So when people talk about bandits, booty bandits, it's not necessarily always, physical. There's a threat of physicality. You know what I'm saying? There's a threat that if you don't do this, it's understood that, I'm going to do something to you. You know what I'm saying? But it's not always, just knock, knock a person out and just take it. Oh, that happens too. Big Rufus, man, he was a little bit sly. He was a little bit more, he was a little bit older too. He'd been locked up for a long time, man. So he was a little bit more smooth with his. And like I said, man, they did everything together. Took a shower, you see one, get in the shower, you see the other. You can't help but see it. You know what I'm saying? They ate together. They walked together. It was Big Rufus's dude. And if you did anything or said anything, or Big Rufus even thought that you was trying to take his dude, man, you're going to have a major problem on your hands with Big Rufus, man. So if y'all don't want to run into a Big Rufus, because there's Big Rufuses everywhere. They're everywhere. This ain't just, Kentucky prisons. They're everywhere, man. There was more Big Rufuses there. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want to run into a Big Rufus, man, stay on out here on these streets, man. I tell these stories, these true stories, to deter anyone from going to prison, breaking the law. If you break the law, you're probably going to go to prison, man. You know what I'm saying? Real Kens TV. Hopefully you like the story. Once again, feel free to comment, like, dislike, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, share, the post notification. You know what I mean? So the next story I tell you, you'll get it instantly. Real Kens TV, man. Big Rufus didn't want them cakes, man. He wanted different type cakes, man. Stay away from Big Rufus.